Okay, hello guys, I'm back again with a new video. Welcome to Japan. I've been asked where I live. Basically what you see here is Tokyo. It's not really city center Tokyo, but rather, yeah, suburbs you might say. Tokyo's got 23 wards, and basically those are called ku in Japanese, and well, it actually has more than 23, but 23 of them are considered the city center, and the one I live in is not one of the 23, so most people in Tokyo consider where I live countryside. And well, it's not really countryside-y. As you can see, there are enough houses. Today's topic is about women, and I want to talk about women. Not Japanese women in particular, but just any woman out there. And I chose this topic, or I was thinking about it, because I've watched something on YouTube the other day. It's been a while, so I don't quite remember, but the topic was, do men turn their heads when they see a woman, or do they just completely ignore them? Do you check out every woman you come across? Do you look at her? The other vlogger, someone like really famous, made this vlog, talked about it, and he asked a few questions. So this, well, you might consider this a video response to that. Basically he said that he would turn his head and check out if there's a beautiful woman walking around, and he had noticed that some men, or most men, don't, and he was wondering why, and if he was, I don't know, if he was wired wrong, or if something with him was wrong. And I don't believe that there is, because I do the same thing. So he has to be normal because I'm normal. So basically I turn my head, I check. Meh. Some are worth the look, some aren't. Well, basically it's just a male response, I would say. I believe that most men do or should, and if they don't, then I would be interested in knowing why they don't. And I want to ask the next question, like, do you look at other chicks, or like you walk around and turn your head when you are with a woman, when you're with your wife or girlfriend or something? And I have to say I do that too. The worst thing that happens is I get a kick in the side. I get smacked on the head. But she doesn't really care anymore, I think. Maybe she does, but she doesn't say so. I mean, why should I hide it? And it's not really that I start drooling. It's just that I look, not because I'm interested and I'm looking for something new or better. It's just that I want to look at what's out there. No, that's not true. That's not even true. That's kind of mean. But I don't know, as I said before, it's a male response. And I think it's good for her too. If she looks and if she sees what I like, what I'm interested in, then maybe she can, I don't know, take some hints of that. And now, after 7 years of marriage, she actually does look as well. She looks at other women when I'm there, and she's like, oh, you like that one, or you like that one, you don't like that one. And then we talk about them. So basically she started looking herself, and I think that it's not a bad thing. There's nothing to hide. This is what people need to remember. There's nothing to hide. If you do it when you are by yourself, and I don't know, I don't talk to them, I don't flirt. I mean, I'm in a country where I don't speak the language properly, so what is there to hide? And if I'm with her, why shouldn't I do the same? It's not that, as I said, I'm not staring. I'm just looking. So what I also wanted to mention is that she started doing the same thing, and not just other chicks because we're walking around together. She started looking at men as well, which I find okay, why not? I have to say though that she doesn't seem to be interested in Japanese men at all anymore. We talked about this before, and a few years ago she's looking at other foreigners. She's like comparing notes. Which I don't mind either. So basically there are very few foreigners here compared to other countries, and even for Tokyo there are a lot less where I am now. I can give you some figures. Where I live there are about 180,000 people, and there are about 2,000 registered foreigners. There aren't that many, and foreigners, that includes like all countries, all the Asian countries as well. So Westerners, there are a lot less. My wife walked home from the station and she told me, oh, I saw a white dude. It's like, wow, I saw a pink dog with a green tail. Something like that. That's sometimes what I feel like, to be honest. People look at you. But anyway, we walked around and we were in the station. We actually left the train and someone else had left the train. It was this really tall guy with blonde, really long hair in ponytail or something, and he was walking. It was summer, it was hot. And then she was walking next to me, and suddenly she starts running, passes him, runs all the way to the stairs, and then stops at the stairs, turns around and looks back at, well, kind of him and me. And then later I asked her, what was that? Why did you do that? And she just told me she wanted to see the front. Which I thought was fine. I mean, let her be curious. I don't mind at all. And that's another thing about when you're around with your spouse or with your partner. Letting them know what you like is, I don't think it's a bad thing. And I don't think that you should hide it. You are married, yes. You have a partner for I don't know how many years. But, and once again, that doesn't mean that I'm still looking for something else. I always find it weird when people say that they don't look, because I don't believe them. That's the thing. It's like you bought a very pretty painting and say, this is my painting and I will never look at another painting. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong if you're still looking. And another funny saying I heard was, you are allowed to raise your appetite outside or away from home, but you have to eat at home. So another thing is that when we watch movies and there's some really skinny muscular guy, and then she doesn't tell me you're fat, but you just like, you know, you get poked in the love handle and what's that? Why don't you look that way? I mean, it's all in fun, right? It's not really serious and angry. It's just a reminder. I consider it a reminder. So yeah, she has the right to tell you that she isn't happy about that. You live your life with her. You don't live your life alone or by yourself anymore. And whatever you have with someone else, you constantly need to work on it. Actually, I didn't want to talk about relationships. I wanted to talk about staring at other chicks. For some reason there aren't any here. Why aren't there any chicks here? Probably because I'm on the crappiest road you can imagine. Yeah, there's one. Oba-chan. Another thing that I consider quite important. Are you a jealous person? Do you get jealous when someone stares at your woman? Do you get all cranky and stuff? Don't look at my girl. Did you just talk to my girl? I mean, you can't hide her at home. You can't hide her away. You should be proud that she's pretty. And you should be proud that she hasn't run away yet. You must be doing something right. Just keep doing what you're doing and everything will be fine. Put a smile on her face every day and everything will be fine. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. There will be more. I've got to get this walk around done. Maybe tomorrow, but actually I have plans. I have other plans tomorrow. I want to film something else. I want to visit someone. So I hope you're going to watch that when it comes up. So take care, guys. Till next time.